So I'm so excited. Today on Journey with Jess, we are at one of my favorite places to shop in Pensacola. We're here at Dillard's with Reagan. She is the general manager here at Dillard's. Welcome to Journey with Jess.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So obviously we've all known about Dillard's. It's been here for a very long time and a part of this community, but a lot of things have changed over the last couple years with you coming here, which I'm excited about. I'm maybe a little biased, but tell us a little bit about how you ended up here and how you ended up with Dillard's.
So I've been with Dillard's for about 10 years, and much like Pensacola, in my hometown of Monroe, Louisiana, it was the retailer of choice, like one of the only places that most of the town would go to for any special event. And so when I graduated college, that's right when cosmetics was booming, and I was really just trying to figure out, I had this business degree, like what was I going to do with it? So the local Dillard's team saw talent in me and recruited me.
Very smartly.
Thank you. I still have a great relationship with that team. I love that team. They're still part of Dillard's to this day, the manager that saw that in me. But I joined the MAC makeup artist team, so I did makeup for a little while. And then I was having these experiences that were just so organic and that were just so touching. I was able to help individuals. I'd worked with burn victims and individuals that maybe had seizures and their hands were turned in, and I was just providing a solution that what it felt like to me was helping them, really changing their life. And at the end of the day, I would go home and say, oh my gosh, that was such a good day. Like, I'm influenced, I'm touched by this. And so, long story short, the manager, John Hazel, of that store at that time said, you get it. Like, you get what this can be, you get what the purpose is. I want to bring you on the Dillard side of things. And my career just kind of started.
I love that, and I think that's true to who you are, because one of the things that we've talked about that I've seen such a change in Dillard's here is their involvement in the community, and ultimately that came from you. And since you've been here, you have been so involved with this community and the nonprofit, and you just really jumped in feet first. Tell us a little bit about the stuff you've done to get involved in this community.
Well, I have to say thank you to you and all of the people who have welcomed me in the community. You can't fall into the community without, people who are already leaders welcoming you in and connecting you with all of the right people to be able to be at events and give back to nonprofits. So Dillard's is now connected with 10 to 15 local nonprofits, and we do fundraisers, we do fashion shows. Sometimes when we have a big push in the department that we've been working on for 2 or 3 months, we will actually give 10% of that day's sales to that nonprofit just to be able to give back. So.
I didn't know about all the personal services you do until you got here. And obviously I've been a huge fan of them and taken part in many of them, but tell us about some of the individual services that are really different from most department stores that y'all offer that people don't know about.
That is really the thing that makes me most proud. In the service industry, as we all know, it's a bit challenging. And I think the customer's expectation post-COVID is that they're not going to get good service. And so it is something that the Dillards, the original Dillards family, who still comes here every year and walks the floor with us, gives us great advice on how to better serve, is a main focus for this company. And so just trying to be creative and inventive to continue to offer convenience to our guests, that's the big thing that we offer here. So that kind of correlates to the private shopping events that you have been a part of. I think what I hear too often is that I didn't know Dillard's did. I didn't know Dillard's could. I didn't know Dillard's cared. I didn't know Dillard's had. So after the pandemic, we realized that our hours of operation had changed and that kind of the entire world had changed, and we needed to meet people where they were. And so we started offering before our private shopping experiences for people who maybe didn't want to be out in the public, or if somebody just really needed that undivided attention, which we truly try to give, but let's be real, when we're servicing multiple clients, we can only really give like 85% to each person. So if that one shopper just really needed and connected with one of our associates and wanted them to service them all the way through, we found a way to be able to do that by having private shopping experiences where you have the entire store to yourself on a time that best benefits you, and we've trained our associates to be able to be knowledgeable to serve you in all areas of the store.
Yeah. And I love the private shopper, both for me and my husband. When I have an event or I need a dress for something coming up, or I need my husband dressed for something coming up, just being able to text Wendy and say, hey, can you help me out with this? He's coming up there, make sure he looks good. This is the style. These are the colors he needs. That has been a game changer for me.
Thank you.
Sometimes I just don't have time to spend a lot of time shopping, but yet I can come in, she's already got stuff pulled, she knows my style, she knows my body shape, and she's good at having it there pulled. I can try it on, grab what I want, and go. I mean, Saturday, I think I came in here for 30 minutes and walked out with 4 dresses.
Yes.
When else can I do that? I don't have to walk around the store. I don't have to, try and find it. And what shocked me most was these are free services.
Yes, absolutely free. It's something that we want to be able to provide for you guys. We appreciate your business so much. We know that you could have sat on, your couch. Well, not you, because you're always busy and going. But you could have, on your way to different, events that you have, just ordered something online. But you chose to come in and give us your business. So you deserve it for us to be able to provide that service for you. So.
Well, thank you. It is a complete different level of service, and I think it really brings Dillard's up in that service level. You being involved in this community has really brought Dillard's up in the community as well, and we are so glad you're here and a part of this community, which is why you're on Journey with Jess.
I'm so excited to be part of the community. I mean, I have been at 5 different stores in 4 different states, and I've never felt community like I have in Pensacola. It's something special.
I may be biased, but I think we got a great community.
I agree.
So where are we right now in Dillard's? Because this is sort of a little private area.
Yeah, it's our little hidden gem. This is the preview room. So this is just a special place where we can create launches or just a specialized event that's going on in the community. So right now we've created a graduation room. So all of our graduates, we want it to be an easy place for them to come in, find an outfit, just like you said, convenience, time. You came in, you had specialized service, you were in and out in 30 minutes with what you were looking for. Those are the type of things that we strive to continue to do better and better.
And I think you did an art of fashion room, right?
Yes, so this was our Studio 54 room at one point.
Exactly. So you had people already ready, or outfits already ready for people to come in here. Hey, you're going to the Studio 54 Art of Fashion. Come in, find stuff already laid out in here for them. You've got shoes in here, jewelry. It's very private, very well lit. A couple of full-length mirrors. What more could we ask for? Well, thank you so much for being on Journey with Jess. I am so glad you're here. I'm so glad Dillard saw and recognized the talent that we all see. Not only have you become a great friend, but you've become a great part of this community, and we can't thank you enough for giving back and being present in our community.
Well, thank you guys for welcoming me and having me. Without your support, I wouldn't be able to do it.
So make sure you check out Dillard's, one of my favorite places on Journey with Jess.
Journey with Jess.